Hey everyone, welcome to week 3. I just want to say thank you for everyone for all your hard work that you guys are doing in all your classes. Week 2, you filled out that Google Doc for me, telling me what you want your Google Doodle to be about, and I'm still going through those. I have most of those graded, and thank you for those of you who shared your Google drawing with me. It was optional, but that was great to see them in the emails. And if you emailed it to me, it's in the Google slideshow. Otherwise, if you put it in there yourself, awesome. I was commenting on some of them. I didn't get to comment on all of them, but I have looked at all of them. Okay, so for week 3 is getting you started in your Google Doodle in Scratch. Okay, so in Google Classroom, you will see something similar to this. This one is the directions. And it just says, please watch this video of me explaining the assignments. I'm going to go through all 14 steps with you right now. You can always pause the video, rewind it, just in case you missed something. If you have limited Wi-Fi, I will be putting a video down here that you can download and watch that way. But when you've completed this week's assignments, when you've done everything you've needed to do in Scratch for the week, you need to come back to Google Classroom and click Turn In on this assignment so that I know that it's done. And then I'm going to go through all of your stuff in Scratch to see, to make sure you did everything and see if you have questions. So, okay, so here are your directions. If you click on this, it'll take you obviously to this. So the first thing is to watch this video. But the really first thing is to, I'm going to delete this, is to click here. This is going to take you to a Google Logo Starter project. They call it Google Logo. I call it Doodle for Google or Google Doodle. Same thing. Okay, once this loads, you will notice that you won't be signed in. It's not signed in. But if you don't notice that and you do everything that you need to do, when you exit out of here, nothing will be saved, and we don't want that. So this is actually step 3. You want to click sign in, and then you put in your username and password that you told me in week 1 that you could get into Scratch. If you have problems with that, just let me know. Send me an email. Okay, number 5 step. I'm looking over here at my directions. Number 5 is to, once you're logged in, you need to click the remix button. This will put this project into your folder, which is right here. And it tells you project is saved. Great. But right now, I can't see your work. So the 6th step to do is to click the share button. That's that orange button, and we've done this before with the Animate Your Name project. For step 7, what you need to do is just to be able to edit this project right now, we got to click See Inside. And this will take us back, to our interface where we can change everything. So that'll be step 7, okay? All right, step 8. So basically, I'll take you back to the directions. In step 8, we are going to be adding the date and event that you're celebrating, okay? So my coffee example below here, I have National Coffee Day, September 29th. So what I want you to do that, we need to create a sprite. And it doesn't matter which sprite we want to use here because we're going to be deleting it. I know that sounds crazy, but just stick with me here. So this is actually step 9. So we're going to add text. And to do that, we have to add a sprite, and then we'll delete it. So we got to click on this little cat button. If we just click on it, it's going to bring up any sprite, and or all the sprites. In step 10 is to choose any sprite. Okay, so I'm going to click ball. It doesn't matter. You can click balloon or the person. I don't care. It puts a sprite on our workspace here. Okay, and if I scroll down right here, I see I'm on the ball. Okay, so that's step 10. Step 11 is to go to the Costumes tab. Okay, now in the Costumes tab, what we can do with this is delete it. And this is number 12, step number 12. So I'm going to move this over here. Okay, step number 12 is to click on the eraser tool that looks like this and just hold it down and erase your picture. Okay, now what you need to do is click on the T. T is your text tool. After you click on the T, this is number 13. Then I have to click in this area, and notice my text box looks so big. So in step number 13, I tell you that if you use this magnifying glass and zoom out, then you can see a little bit better. So for my example for you guys, because I have a golden doodle, I'm going to type National Doodle Day. Still like looks huge. Got double click on it to type again, National Doodle Day, September 20th, okay? And then you can move this around. If it's not moving around when you click on it here, mine was, you can move it around here. Do you guys see this cross arrow here, this arrow? If you place your text center on that, and if I touch over here in the center, I should be able to move. Okay, never mind. Forget I said that. I can change the color of this by highlighting it. I'm holding down Control A to select all of that, and I go over here and I'm gonna make it maybe pink. Okay. I know you can also change the font. Oh, cool, they've got it more than I thought. You can, ooh, curly, because doodles are curly. And I know you can also, if you highlight it, you should be able to change the size. Okay, you gotta drag it. Okay, but that's too big. Control Z will undo it. All right, if I move it over, there we go. So that looks good right there. So congratulations, if you did that, you can click turn in on week 3's assignment. You should see a turn in here. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's officially what I'm looking for this week, okay? But I do encourage you to work ahead, okay? So for week 4, what you're going to be doing is to take these letters and change them and to edit them. You can change the color, you can add pictures. However, you want to make this look as close as you can to your drawing, okay? So, sorry, I got distracted. If you go back to Google Classroom, you'll notice I'm going to have a section here called Resources to help you edit your Google Doodle. And the first resource I have on here is from CS First. And when I click on it, this is the same website we use with the Animate Your Name. If you just scroll down, you don't have to watch this, but if you're like, oh, I want my character to say something, or I want to add a backdrop, or I want to jumble the letters. Sorry, I had to pause the video. Like I was saying, if you want your letter to change costume, you can click on this and it'll have a little video. You can either watch it or you can slide to the end and it will show you how to do that. Actually, for this one, you really would want to watch it because it's kind of complicated. But anyway, back in here. So I'm going to be making videos. This one, I'm going to make a video on how to find and save pictures if you're not sure how to do that. And then upload them into your Scratch account. I'll make a video on how to change the colors of your Google letters and anything else I think of. If you have a question about how to do something, just send me an email and I'll make a little video for you and I'll post it here. So again, week 3, all you really have to do is this, but I highly encourage you to start changing your Google letters. If you start and work ahead, you'll have 2 weeks to get your Google to look the way you want, okay? So week 4 is gonna be getting your Google letters to look the way you want them to. Week 5, we'll finish this up with animating animating something, like adding something in to move around, like my coffee example here, okay? All right, I hope that made sense. Send me an email, ask questions. I really miss you guys. I hope you're all staying safe. Go outside and play, read a book, cook, do something besides looking at your devices. Now I sound like your parents. See you guys. Bye.